Hey everybody, good afternoon. It is 1:15 in the afternoon on Saturday, March the 28th. I'm coming to you once again from my house in Sault Ste. Marie, Ontario, on the Canadian side of the St. Mary's River, the North Channel, beyond where the ships go downbound and upbound on the American side of the river. You're looking at the Roger Blough from the Great Lakes Fleet. She has just locked through and is heading downbound on her way to Gary, Indiana. Going to zoom in a little bit here. Thought I'd do something a little bit different with you. When I pan back out again, I'm going to read you a little bit of the information about the Blough from the boatnerd.com website. Just for those of you who are a little newer to this whole thing and don't know a lot about some of the background of the ships, and who knows, maybe there's some information in what I read that even those of you who do follow the ships don't know. Great day here in the Soo today, pretty mild. We're getting a lot of snow melting. We've had a few ships go by already, and there are a couple more heading downbound soon. CSL Niagara is in the lock right now, and the Stuart J. Court is heading down in behind them, so they'll both be heading downbound this afternoon. Here comes the famous stack at the stern end of the Blough. Nice and quiet. I'm sure at some point she's going to give us a nice salute. I'm guessing there's a whole bunch of people over there watching, keeping social distance, of course. So as I mentioned, the Blough is from the Great Lakes Fleet. She was built in two sections by the American Shipbuilding Company in Lorain, Ohio. It cost about $20 million to build her. That's pretty wild. I didn't know that. Her official launch was scheduled for July of 1971, but a serious engine room fire on June 24th of that year delayed the launch for almost a full year. The exact origin of the fire remains a mystery, though there was speculation pointing a finger at a high-intensity light bulb. What is known is that there was diesel fuel leaking from a faulty bonnet gasket on a fuel line. Oh. There they are. It's always fun to hear that. Where was I? What's known is that there was a diesel fuel leaking from a faulty bonnet gasket on a fuel line in the engine room, and the yard employees were advised to immediately extinguish any flame. The fire, though, had already started. Those that could get off did so, but many went back on board to fight the flames, knowing that 4 of their co-workers were trapped. Wow, that I didn't know. As they were checking a tank filled with air for leaks located immediately below the engine room. Regardless of the fact that a couple of decks below was a fuel tank containing thousands of gallons of diesel fuel, the trapped workers died of asphyxiation. The engines and aft deckhouse were destroyed. Repairs to Hull 900 cost approximately $13 million. Wow. In June of 1972, on June 5th actually, the Roger Blough, in honor of retired chairman of the board of the United States Steel Corporation, was christened. She sailed on her maiden voyage on the 15th, departing Lorain in ballast for 2 harbors. Oh, and now here she is. She's disappearing a little bit. See if I can zoom in on the stern a little more. So she had quite the exciting life before she got started on the lakes officially. She has a very interesting self-unloading system as well that comes out from the stern of the ship as opposed to a boom on the deck. It requires her to only unload in a couple of different ports, Gary being one of them where she is heading now. So wave goodbye as the Blough disappears. There she goes. And there's what it looks like all over. Starting to get some cloud here now. It's supposed to rain later, so I'm hoping that holds off before the court gets here. I'd like to still do a video with them. Hope you're all having a great day, and I will be back in the next little while with a couple more ships for you. Take care, have a great afternoon. Bye for now.